Welcome to your mat. My name is Alysia. This 50-minute vinyasa flow practice will take us on a journey through strength, through our bodies and our breath. Use your breath to power the movement, and let's go ahead and get started. So let's start in a child's pose today. Come towards the top of your mat. Draw your knees out wide. Bring your big toes to touch. Drop the tops of your feet to the floor. Stretch your arms out away from you. Rest your forehead to the mat. Take a deep cleansing breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Let your air go. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more time, breathe in deep, fill your chest. Audible exhale through your mouth. Settle into your most organic, most fluid breath. Notice where your body goes with the exhalations. Notice the length and space that comes with the inhalations. Let your awareness fall to your breath. Notice the power of the breath behind the movement throughout this practice. Notice where your breath gets restricted. Notice where it flows with ease. Notice how when we're not conscious of where our breath is, the movements become more challenging. As it feels right, seal your lips. Ujjayi Pranayama, victorious breath. Breathe in through your nose with a slight constriction in the back of your throat by pushing your tongue to the top of your mouth. And breathe out through your nose. Imagine you're fogging a mirror. Keep this oceanic breath with you throughout practice. Breathe into your side bodies. Feel the expansion in your ribs as they connect to your thighs. Lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. Unhinge through your jaw. One more moment in stillness. Deep breath in. Soothing breath out. Inhale, rise up to all fours, tabletop. Slide your wrists beneath your shoulders. Bring your knees beneath your hips. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, come a little bit beyond your wrist for a wrist stretch. Exhale, sit your hips back to your heels. Inhale, come forward with your arms straight, move beyond your wrist crease. Exhale, sit your hips back to your heels. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, move back. Feel all 10 fingers grip into the mat. Engage through your fingertips. Feel the heel of your palm. Carry this motion with you as you move forward and back. Keep moving forward and back. Pull your navel into your spine. Dome into your upper back. Push the floor away. Create that protraction in your shoulders. Subtle movements to integrate your breath to your body. Inhale, come to a neutral tabletop position. Exhale, firm further into your hands. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, lift your eyes up. Exhale, cat, curl your spine, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, come to a neutral tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog, scoop your hips high to the sky. Pedal out your legs. Shake your head yes and no. Work out any kinks, wiggle your body before you settle into your shape. As you're ready to drop into stillness, surrender your heels towards the floor, wrap your triceps back, move your chest towards your thighs. Engage your belly here, pull your navel tight into your spine. Let your head dangle between your upper arms. Take an inhale, lengthen your tailbone up towards the sky. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, walk to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Fold your chest down toward your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. One more time, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, extended mountain rise to standing, reach your arms to the sky. Draw your palms in, point your thumbs behind you. Relax your shoulders down your back. Inhale, lengthen up, find your tallest spine. Exhale, forward fold, bring your hands through heart center, then down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, reach your collarbones out. Exhale, high plank, plant your hands, step your feet back. Inhale, push the floor away. Exhale, come high in your toes, lower down halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, pull your chest forward and through. Exhale, downward facing dog, scoop your hips high to the sky. One breath in. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, step or jump to the top of your space. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain rise up. Exhale, forward fold, bring your hands back to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, step or jump back into your low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, step or jump to the top of your space. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, step or jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath in. Exhale, let your breath go. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, step or jump to the top of your space. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain rise up. Exhale, mountain pose, bring your hands through heart center, then drop your arms by your side. Draw your palms forward, point your thumbs behind you. Relax your shoulders down your back. Carrying on with our sun salutations, take a deep breath in. Exhale, let your breath go. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Bend your knees, sweep your fingertips across the floor, then lift your arms back to the sky. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, step or jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, warrior one, step your right foot forward, rise up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, step back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, warrior one, left side. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog and pause. Stay for a few breaths. Spiral your inner thighs back. Create a deep V shape with your body. Notice if your heartbeat is elevated. Notice if you feel your heart in your chest. Inhale through your nostrils. Exhale through your nostrils. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees deep. Inhale, halfway lift, step or float to the top of your space. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose, stand tall. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, release your arms by your side. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward. Warrior two, lift up. Pause for a moment in your warrior two. Ground into the knife edge of your left foot, send your left thigh bone back. Then stack your right knee on top of your ankle. Reach your fingers out, breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle, drop your right arm inside of your right leg. Reach your left fingers to the sky. Spin your right ribs inside of your right thigh bone. Take your eyes up to your left thumb. Inhale, find length through your left hand. Exhale, squeeze your inner thighs in. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach your right arm up, drop your left arm low. Spin your heart open to the left. Keep the depth of your lunge. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Bring your hands to the floor, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, warrior two, left side. Rise up. Ground into your right foot, send your right thigh bone down and back. Create a deep square, shift your left knee on top of your ankle. Reach your arms out wide. Stack your shoulders on top of your hips. Inhale, find length. Exhale, extended side angle, drop your left arm down, reach your right arm high. Bring your left shoulder inside of your left thigh. Take your eyes up to your right thumb. Inhale, find length, reach up and out of your right wrist. Exhale, firm into your feet. Inhale, reverse warrior, lift your left arm up. Open your chest to the right side. Spin your navel over to the right. Inhale, reach your left arm up and over. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause here. Let your breath flow. Feel the strength in your legs. Start from the ball mount of your feet. Let it rise through your shins, your thighs, up through your tailbone. One more breath in. And take a breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Step or jump to the top of your space. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, mountain stand tall. Bring your arms by your side. Point your palms forward, thumbs rotate back. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, release down your back. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, warrior two, right foot steps forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge, bring both hands to the floor. Spin on the ball mount of your left foot. Inhale, three-pointed plank, send your right toes back and hover. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-pointed plank. 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 Exhale, knee to nose. Then step your right foot through. Inhale, warrior one, lift up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, warrior two, left side. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Press firmly into both palms. Rise to the ball mount of your right foot. Inhale, three-pointed plank, send your left toes back but hover. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-pointed plank. 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 Exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog and pause. Let your breath power your movement. Notice if you fight with yourself through transitions or if it comes with ease. Couple more breaths. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, float to the top of your space. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, mountain stand tall. Bring your hands to heart center and pause here. Press your palms together. Send your elbows out wide. Relax your shoulders down your back. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shorten your downward facing dog here. Walk your feet in as much as you need so your heels can drop to the ground. Press firmly into your hands. Pull your navel into your spine. Bring your big toes to touch at center. Now drop your heels once again. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Ground into your left hand. Bring your right hand across your body. Capture your left leg. Find your left ankle, calf, knee, or thigh. Once you make the connection here, root firmly into your left hand and into your left foot. Begin to lift your right toes off the ground. Bend your knees. Stay here in this variation as you work to find your balance. Or maybe your right leg straightens back up in a three-legged dog. If you fall out, come back in. Take your eyes to one point. Take an inhale. Exhale, gently release your right foot back to the floor. Release your right hand down. Inhale, gaze to your toes. Exhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to mountain at the back of your mat. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Firm into your left foot. Inhale, tree pose Viktrasana on the right. Bring your right foot to your ankle, shin, or thigh. Make the connection of your foot and your leg, press them into one another. Externally rotate your right knee and thigh, draw your thigh bone back. Lift your chest up. Pause in stillness. Imagine yourself as a tree, root to rise. Press your left foot down and rise up through the crown of your head. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Release your right foot, bring it in toward your chest, breathe in. Exhale, keep your right knee bent, tick-tock forward into a forward fold with your right knee bent toward your chest. Bring your hands to the ground, drive your right heel in toward your bottom, drop the top of your head towards the top of your left foot. Find this one-legged forward fold. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. Exhale, walk your hands out, three-legged dog. Extend your right leg back to the sky. Inhale, kick your right heel up. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot forward. Ground into your right foot. Step your left foot in slightly for pyramid pose. Point all 10 toes forward. Inhale, lift your chest, halfway lift. Exhale, pyramid pose, fold over your right straight leg. Walk your hands beyond your toes. Work to straighten your legs. Pick up through your tailbone. Add a little traction in your spine here. Lengthen your tailbone up and back. Pull your chest forward. Inhale for length. Exhale, slide your hands back in line with your right ankle. Ground into your left hand. Inhale, revolved pyramid, twist open to the right. Send your right fingertips to the sky. Spin your left ribs beneath your body. Pull the crown of your head towards the top of your mat. Hook your right hip back. Feel the stretch along outer right thigh. Inhale through your nose, stretch your right arm high. Exhale, release your right hand down, pyramid pose. Inhale, low lunge, lengthen your left leg back. Exhale, skandasana, side lunge, bend your left leg, slide your hips back, straighten your right leg out. Bring your hands to your heart, lift your chest up. Flex your right toes, elongate through your spine, take a deep breath in. Exhale, sit your hips to the floor. Bring your left hand to the outside of your left shin. Close off your hips, bring your left foot next to your right knee. Bring your right hand behind you. Inhale, wild thing, press into the knife edge of your right foot. Lift your head and chest up. Bring your hand to cradle the base of your skull. Then pivot and rotate your chest up. Inhale, find length. Exhale, point your heart to the sky. One more time, inhale. Exhale, close off, bring your left elbow round your upper back to close. Drop your hips back to the floor. Lift your chest through center. Bring your left hand behind you or support your left leg and step it back. Skandasana, bring your hands to your heart, lift your hips. Inhale through your nose. Stay for the breath out. Inhale, glide forward, low lunge. Exhale, drop your left knee to the mat. Inhale, crescent moon, lift your chest up. Send your fingertips to the sky. Bring your ribs back in line with your spine. Stack your shoulders and hips here. Inhale, lengthen through your fingertips. Exhale, soften your shoulders down your back. Root firmly into your right foot. Inhale one more time, find length. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Warrior 3, lift and step up. Bring your hands to your heart. Flex your left toes. Pull your chest out in front of you. Take your eyes down to the floor. Stay here with your hands at your heart, or bring your hands to your shin. Find the length here. This will help pull your chest down towards the mat. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, release your hands. Step back, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, shift forward, one-legged chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, shorten your downward facing dog. Walk your feet in closer to your hands. Bring your big toes to touch in midline. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, breathe out. Root into your right hand this time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring your left hand across your body to your right leg. Find a similar hand placement here, ankle, shin, knee, or thigh. Ground firmly into your right hand as much as you can. Feel your fingertips grip. Ground into your right foot. Use your left hand and right leg connection to help stabilize. Then lift your left toes off the mat. Pull your knees in line with one another. Stay in this variation. Or three-legged dog. Stretch your left toes up and back. Find one point to send your eyes. Breathe in deep, engage your belly. One more round of breath, breathe in. Breathe out, release your left toes down. Release your left hand back to downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze to your toes. Exhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Press your palms together. Root into your right foot. Inhale, Vitrasana tree pose on the left. Bring your left foot into a similar leg variation, ankle, shin, or thigh. Press your leg and foot into one another. Draw your left knee back towards the wall behind you. Press your chest forward. As you find your balance, maybe try on a different arm variation. Perhaps grab for your elbows behind your back. Reach your arms up overhead. Whatever variation calls to you. Inhale, lift up through your chest. Exhale, release your hand variation. Inhale, pull your left knee in toward your chest. Reach your arms up. Exhale, with your left knee in toward your chest, bow forward, forward fold with one leg bent in. Bring, bring your left heel in toward your bottom for a one-legged forward fold. Place your hands to the mat. Draw your nose in toward your shin. Lengthen your hips up. Notice if having one leg bent changes the shape for you in your body. Does it make it easier? Does it make it harder? Find the recognition without judgment, without harshness to yourself. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. Exhale, walk your hands out, three-legged dog. Extend your left leg back. Inhale, pick up through your left heel. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. Exhale, pyramid pose, step your right foot in slightly. Straighten both legs, bow down on top of your left thigh. Lengthen your left hip up and back. Work to straighten your legs. Walk your hands beyond your toes. Find a little traction in your spine. Pull your tailbone back. Reach your nose and chest down towards your ankle. Breathe into the space in your side bodies. Breathe into your ribs. Inhale, halfway lift your chest. Exhale, root into your right hand just inside of your left foot. Inhale, revolve pyramid. Spin your left arm up to the sky. Open your right ribs underneath your body. Take your eyes up to your left thumb. Press your left hip back. Use your breath. Inhale, find a stretch. Exhale, release your left hand down. Inhale, low lunge. Rebend your left leg. Scoot your right toes back. Exhale, Skandasana, side lunge to the back of your mat. Root into your right foot. Glide your hips back. Straighten your left leg. Bring your hands to your heart center. Bring your right shoulder slightly inside of your right thigh bone. Lift up through your chest. Inhale, find a little more strength. Exhale, sit your hips down to the mat. Bring your right hand to your outer right shin. Guide your foot inside to close off your hips. Place your foot right inside of your left knee. Bring your left hand behind you. Inhale, wild thing, press into your left foot. Lift your hips. Bring your right hand to the base of your skull. Inhale, spin your chest open. Exhale, take your eyes up. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time, inhale. Exhale, close off your shoulders first. Bring your elbow down, round your upper back. Sit your hips down to the floor. Bring your right hand to your right shin. Step your right foot back out. Press into your hips, Skandasana. Lift your hips up. Flex through your left toes. Inhale, glide forward, low lunge. Exhale, drop your right knee to the mat. Inhale, crescent moon, rise up. Keep a square in your left leg. Pull your belly button back into your spine. Reach up and out of your shoulders. Inhale, find length. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, warrior three, lift and launch up, balance on your left leg. Dial your right toes down towards the mat. Flex your toes back towards your shin. Reach out of your spine. Bow your chest down. Keep your hands in prayer or place your hands to your shin. This will help Lengthen your chest and also level your back as you deepen into the warrior three. Inhale, press into your feet. Exhale, release, plant your hands, step your right toes back. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath in. Take one breath out. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach your right leg high to sky. Exhale, right knee to your left elbow. Pause here. Straighten your right leg out, fall in triangle, lift your left arm up. Pick your hips up, squeeze through your shoulder blades. Take your eyes forward or up to the sky. Inhale, push the ground away. Exhale, bring your left hand back to the ground. Inhale, spin up and open to Urdhva side plank. Exhale, wild thing, step your right foot behind your left. Lift your hips, reach your right arm up and over. Inhale, square off your hips to the sky. Exhale, slowly release. Bring your right hand back to the floor. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Send your shin across the mat. Lengthen your left thigh back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, sleeping pigeon, fold forward. Drop the weight of your right hip in towards the floor. Feel your ribs expand into your shin with your breath. Press your third eye center to the mat. Find expansion. Find release. Last exhalation. Rise back to your palms, straighten your arms, tuck your left toes. Inhale, three-legged dog, step your right leg up. Exhale, downward facing dog, release your right foot to the ground. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift your left toes up. Exhale, bring your left knee to your right elbow, cross your body. Pause, then straighten your left leg out. Inhale, fall in triangle, reach your right arm up to the sky. Lift your hips away from the earth. Point your chest to the right. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. Inhale, stretch your right arm high. Exhale, release your right hand to the floor. Inhale, open up Bhaskasana side plank. Reach your left fingers up. Maybe left foot stays floating. Breathe in one more time. Exhale, wild thing. Drop your left toes behind your body. Reach your chest up. Send your left hand up overhead. Inhale, spin your chest open. Exhale, drop your head back. One more time, inhale. Exhale, gently release. Bring your left hand back to the earth. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, half pigeon. Draw your left knee to your left wrist. Lengthen your right leg behind you. Untuck your toes. Inhale, reach your chest up, expand. Exhale, sleeping pigeon, fold forward. Roll your right hip down towards the ground. Press your ribs into your left shin or calf. Relax into your breath. Feel the softness, the coolness pull you in towards the mat. Press into your palms, lift yourself up, straighten your arms. Step back, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Drop to your belly, slide your forearms out in front of you, Sphinx pose. Bring your hands into the number 11 shape. Ground into your palms. Send your elbow tips beneath your shoulders. Reach your chest forward. Take your eyes forward. Add a few refinements here. Squeeze through your bottom. Press the tops of your toenails down. Ignite and light up your legs. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Slide your hands slightly more forward for seal. Straighten out your arms. Lift up through your chest. Continue to squeeze your bottom. Engage your lower back. Wrap your ribs back and toward your spine. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Tuck your toes under here. Slightly drop your elbows or drop them fully. Lift your hips up. Then stay in this forearm shape or extended plank. Straighten your arms. Your toes might begin to slide, really engage, squeeze your inner thighs. Dome into your upper back. Breathe in and breathe out. Drop your knees. Walk your knees in toward your wrists. Cross at your ankles. Rock over your feet and shins. Come down to your bottom. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, seated floor fold. Bend your knees. Hinge from your hips. Bring your hands down toward your ankles, shins, toes, or beyond. Add a little roundness in your upper back here. Cradle your nose inside of your shins. Depending on where you are in your fold, glue your thighs and ribs together if they're touching. Glide your hands alongside your legs, lift yourself up. Reach your arms forward, palms face the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll down to your back. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Sway on your spine. Release your right foot directly behind your right hip. Bring your hands behind your left thigh. Straighten your left leg up to the sky for a hamstring stretch. Press your thigh into your hands. Press your hands back. Create a little resistance for yourself. Then roll out your left ankle. Point and flex a few times. Just find a little motion. Pause in stillness with your left leg activated. Flex your toes back. Work the energy from the sole of your foot, down your shin, through your knee. Then plug your thigh bone into your hip socket. Feel your lower back flatten out like a pancake. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your left leg. Bring your hands to the top of your shin. Pull your left knee tight into your chest. Then use your left hand. Press your right hand into your right thigh. With your left hand, draw your left knee out to the side. Stay in this bent variation. Or if you'd like, you can straighten out your left leg. Peace fingers grab for your left big toes. Energize and keep your side bodies long. Rest your shoulders and head on the mat. Rebend your left leg to start up it straight. Bring your hand to your outer thigh. Support yourself as you draw your left knee into your chest. Pull your right knee into your chest. Give yourself one big squeeze. Press your thighs and ribs together. Then relax your left leg down to the floor right behind your hips. Bring your hands behind your right thigh. Stretch your right leg straight to the sky for a hamstring stretch. Press your thigh and hands into one another. Create resistance. Let your arms come to the absolute longest length you have. Then add motion in your right foot. Pause in stillness, flex your toes, activate, feel the contraction all the way down from your ankle into your thigh bone, root into your low back. Let this be work, let the energy through your leg. Take one more breath in, press through your right heel. Exhale, release, bend your right knee. Bring your hands to the top of your shins, squeeze in. Keep the pressure with your right hand. Release your left hand to your left thigh. Use your right hand, draw your right knee out to the side. Keep your right knee bent, or if you have space or the flexibility, you can straighten out your right leg. Keep space in your side bodies. Continue to lengthen your hips towards your heels. Gently return, bring your right hand outside of your right thigh, bend your knee, draw your knee into your chest. Pull your left knee into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Release both feet behind you for bridge pose. Rest your arms down by your side. Bring your fingertips to tickle your heels. Scoot your hips in towards your heels. Walk your heels in even tighter. Take a deep breath out. Inhale, bridge, pick your hips up. Slide your shoulders beneath your back. Elevate through your pelvis. Rest your shoulders and head to the ground. Find a little activation. Squeeze your inner thighs towards the midline. Inhale, lift your pelvis. Exhale, gently release. Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined round angle. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Draw your knees out wide. Place your hands to your inner thighs, or one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Feel the shape, feel the exposure of the inside of your calves and knees, thighs. Expand through your chest. Lift up, let your throat shine up. Notice your breath. Stay in this shape for your final Shavasana, or straighten your legs out. As you come into your final resting breath, I urge you to choose a color and let your color mimic the breath you see. Notice the air leaving your mouth and your nostrils. See the color you chose, let it cover your face. If you're having a hard time picking a color, might I suggest green for our Anahata heart chakra? Carry this color around your entire body. Just notice if it gives you warmth and comfort. Let it put you total ease. I'll leave you here in this shape. Thank you so, so much for making time for yourself and meeting me on your mat. Take as much time as you have in this shape. Really absorb the energy you created for yourself. Feel your breath enter and leave your body. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.